Rating the Jujutsu Kaisen men as fathers. Alright, first of all, Gojo. Let's be real. He's not the stepfather. He's the father that stepped up. Not just for Megumi, also for Yuji and Nobara too. Yuji was legitimately orphaned, I think from like way before his grandpa died, right? And Nobara was also emotionally not very well taken care of, I don't think. Kind of had a deadbeat mom. Anyway, Gojo will not only financially support you, but he will literally keep you safe from everything. He will put infinity around you constantly. 100 out of 10. Is this why you Gojo girlies are so feral for him? I'd say Geto's a pretty good dad. His villain arc trigger was literally out of protectiveness for kids he didn't even know, and then he later adopted them. And then he raised them to become strong, capable young ladies who seem to love him and be super grateful for him too. Which probably means that he raised them well and treated them well in the process. The one problem is, though, I feel, he gave them no real choice other than a life of crime. I understand that he didn't really want to take them back to the Jujutsu world where they could eventually die for the monkeys. And I don't know, with cursed techniques on your side, you are a lot stronger than everyone, so maybe he didn't really put them in that much danger to begin with. So yeah, still, 9.9 out of 10. Nanami. He would raise happy, healthy, successful, emotionally well-adjusted children. No further questions, Your Honor. 1,000 out of 10. Toji. Bro, there is canonical evidence that he basically went out for milk and never came back. But it's actually worse than going out to milk and never coming back, because he actually sold our dear beloved Gumi back to the Zenin clan. There is one redemption though, and that's that his last words were about Megumi, basically asking Gojo to take care of him. 0.5 out of 10. Sorry. But side note, I just really believe what Jay Pritchett said in Modern Family. Most of what being a father, I think, something like that, is just showing up. And you didn't show up for Gumi. Choso. From the way he treasures his little brothers, I can definitely see him being a good father. And his bloodline is clearly very important to him. Mahito. I feel like if Mahito was a father, he would feel like he has the right to do experiments on his children. I'm still not over how he betrayed Junpei, who was a vulnerable kid. So Mahito should not be trusted around kids. Sorry. Like negative billion out of 10. Sukuna. I can weirdly see him being an okay father. Actually no, he might probably be his kids because he wants them to be really strong. Or because they just really annoyed him. And I feel like he would see them more as extensions of himself rather than their own individual person. So I feel like he'd value them as heirs but not really love them. You know? Kind of toxic, kind of old Japanese times vibes. But I feel like he'd feed and clothe them really well. And shelter them too. Like 3 out of 10, but I don't feel he should be trusted around children either. Let's leave that to the heroes. Oh, and my man Geto.